You may be ignorantly putting your children at terrible risk. I often ask people if they have cried while watching a movie before. And they respond, well, of course I've cried. And I say, well, did you logically think that the movie was real, that the person actually died? They say, well, no, I didn't think it was real. I knew it was fake. And I say, well, why did you cry then? And the answer is because part of their brain thought it was real. Our brain is not quite as cohesive as we'd like it to be. Just as I can't choose to be anxious or not be anxious, I don't have full control over all parts of my brain. And sometimes something will happen in one part of the brain that the other part of the brain may not be completely aware of. Arguably, the human brain is the most complex entity in the known universe. So when you watch movies, there is a part of your brain, some emotional center, that is reacting as if the things being seen are real. Would you send your 6 or 8-year-old over to Vietnam to view people being shot to pieces? What do you think might happen if they viewed some of these scenes? Do you think they might develop depression and anxiety? Do you think they might develop symptoms of PTSD? Do you think that the depression and anxiety might become so severe that they might have thoughts of taking their life? Parents, the kind of media that we have access today is something that has never occurred in previous ages of Earth. We don't know what the impact of these scenes being exposed to young brains is. There is no data on this because it's too soon for us to collect any data. However, we do know that there is definitely an increasing trend of depression, anxiety, and thoughts of self-harm, as well as ADHD. Now, maybe these things are unrelated. Maybe there's just more of these instances because more people are getting diagnosed because there's more knowledge out there. I can't prove this one way or the other because I don't have the data to back it up. And that's my point. Most parents have no idea what kind of media their children are watching. In interviews that I've had with kids, I've had the children describe to me some of the images that they see on YouTube. And they talk about babies' faces coming apart, being dissected, turning into a killing machine, and then ripping people to shreds. I had a 7-year-old describe that to me. I've had them describe video games in which people are being shot to pieces. I had an 8-year-old tell me that they spend hours a day playing this video game. Is this going to have any impact on the child's anxiety or depression? I personally don't see how it couldn't. And kids are spending hours and hours watching this kind of media. And we're watching cases of depression and anxiety and suicidality increasing every single day. My recommendation is take away their phone, give them a Gab phone or something that only does calls and texts, and then get them off YouTube and video games.